They're a real pretty good defense in my opinion.
What's your strategy for getting your family placed in the stadium with tickets?
It was real hard. We actually, with my family, I had over 50 family members trying to come to the game, and we only got 4 tickets, and everybody on the team was using their tickets, so nobody transferred many of their tickets over. So we actually had to buy tickets this time. So I mean, just happened to have my family from New Orleans there to come get a chance to see me play for the first time. So.
50 people, they all going to be together or spread out through the stadium? Or?
50 of them, well, 45 of them going to be together, and I actually got 5 tickets, so 5 of them will be down with the parents and everybody else, parents from the team.
Anything else?
Just looking forward to playing for all the people in Baton Rouge. I mean, I know y'all will be watching.
Terrance, last year you had a real Goshen had a real big game. Do you feel any pressure to come in here and try to match that performance in what was obviously one of the better bowl games of the season last year?
I really have no pressure at all with that situation. Blaine had a real good game last year. He did what it took for us to win that game last year. But I'm just going to play into the comfort zone of myself and our team and do what I've been doing all year, which is running the ball and passing the ball. I'm not going to try to do too much and try to live up to something like last year.
How does this outcome, being at this bowl game, compare with what your hopes were coming in as a transfer? And how has this year gone based on your expectations?
My expectations was try to build a program from transferring from Houston. And I knew we had the talent to do so when I got here. It was a matter of time, and we had the sense of urgency to do that. So, I mean, Coach Hull, like I said earlier, Coach Hull brought the juice, and I think Coach Hull really brought us out and brought the juice for us. And just helped us out to bring this program up to a totally different level.
Do you think that your relationship with him has helped make this smoother and easier for you to make the switch and feel as comfortable as you obviously have here this year?
I mean, I was with Coach Hudd and the UL program longer than I was at Houston. So
right.
I mean, I was only at Houston for 7 months, and I've been here for over 2 years now. So I mean, the relationships really wasn't as strong in Houston because I wasn't there so long. So I mean, our relationship here with Coach Hudd and Coach Johnson and the offensive defensive staff is all the family. So I mean, that's what we look forward to.
Terrance, is there a feeling at all that, man, we can't possibly top the way last year ended, that great game and winning right there at the end?
That's really not our goal. I mean, the only goal we had this year is to win the game. So, I mean, we're not really looking to top that. We're just looking to get the win and get the ring for this year.
Were you surprised the number of people here, the way the fans turned out last time, and apparently are going to turn out this time?
I wasn't surprised because, I mean, they supported us all year long, even in our slumps. We was averaging 28,000 people at the game. So, I mean, I'm not surprised that the Cajun Nation decided to come down here for the New Orleans Bowl and have a good time and enjoy us playing.
Good luck, man.
I think it all falls on Coach Hudd. After the bowl game last year, he took us out to the game field. We just had a talk. Like last year was last year. Looking forward to building another year like we did last year. He just told us to put the past in the past and get our team going.
How much hope brings the people from the fact that you guys kind of know the routine of the week, you know the meeting schedule, you know where you're staying, and kind of that vibe. How much does that make you feel?
It doesn't make me feel too comfortable because I wasn't here last year.
But as a team?
As a team, I mean, the team really shows me the ropes. I just follow what the team does in the routine last year, bowl week. So, I mean, having been here last year was big for us, and we know our way around the town, we know the areas that we should be in. I mean, we've really done a great job this week while we're down here, not missing curfew. We've just been on time with football and we locked in.
Tell me about your development this year. Everyone seems to point to the ULM game as when it all started to click for you. When did you feel like it started to click?
I think it was that game. I mean, after the Arkansas State game, I didn't play too well. And we was 4-3 at the time, and we needed to win out, at least win 4 out of the last 5 games that we played to be in contention for a bowl game after summer. So I really locked in and watched plenty of film and just told myself that it was time for me to lock in and and lead this team to get to the Broadway.
What does a game like that say about just the state of Louisiana football in general? When people think of college football in Louisiana, they think of LSU, but you guys have competed against SEC schools like Florida, and you know the ULM did the same thing against Arkansas and against Auburn. What does that say about those two schools?
I think that overall Louisiana have a lot of talent that's overlooked year by year. So I mean, LSU most of the times gets most of the five and 4-star recruits, but I mean, when we get those 3-star guys that was overlooked in high school, I mean, they just like 4 and 5-star guys. So, I mean, for us to compete against SEC schools and actually ULM actually beat an SEC school, I mean, it's real big for our conference, and we was really excited for that team, even though we was going in there to play against them.